So we're going to talk about putting ridge clips across here. And so the first is we got to tie in to our little line right here. So we're actually going to have to put a female in right here. So he's going to give me a female here. We're going to put a female right into the piece there. You can take a pair of clips, or you can just do like I did to break that out. We're going to put our female right into here, like so. Bam. Slide that up on there. And now we're going to be able to start our lights right here with our lights. All right, so he's already put the male on it. So I'm gonna pull these across here. I need that clip. And the first thing is we're gonna do is, because we gotta be professional. If you're not professional, or so they say, you gotta make sure there was a peak bulb. Well, the way these landed, it did not land as a peak bulb. So we're gonna make all you guys that are gonna complain about it, show you how to make a peak bulb. So we're just gonna put a peak bulb in there, right? So now we got a peak bulb for all you people that like to cry that you're not professional if you don't put a peak bulb in. And so you do have to be careful so you don't damage people's shingles, because it can happen. And this one's not wanting to go in either. I'm gonna try to do it this way and see if we can get you all happy for a peak bulb. Might not be able to get a peak bulb here. There we go. There, we got a peak bulb for you all. Nope, still ain't got a peak bulb. Give me your cutters there. I'll show you another way that I'll make you all happy for your peak bulb. Is you can cut this piece of plastic off right here. Like so. Right. I'm gonna make you all happy for your peak bulb. So you can cut it off there and get your peak bulb. There. Now I'll make you happy for your peak bulb. Now I know I got a mess up here. So the way these ridge clips work is basically, you see you got the two teeth. You're just gonna put it here on one side of the teeth, and you're gonna put it in there. We're just gonna make it nice and tight. If we need to go one way or the other, we can, but that is how we do the peak bulbs. And we can just sit there, put it on the end tooth, put the other end tooth, and that's how we do the peak bulbs. So we'll go ahead and start. We'll keep doing our peak bulbs across here. I got my helper here. We can just put it across there. Just put it on the end one. There you go. Keep them nice and tight. We want our wires nice and tight. There we go. Now we're gonna go all the way across here. And this is, so the biggest thing with these here is if you're gonna see them both ways from both sides of the roof. Down here at the end, we actually ran out of ridge clips, and you're only gonna be able to see them from one side of the road. And I'll show you how you're able to do them that way when you only see one side of the road versus both sides of the road. So again, you can see how we're gonna put our ridge clips on here. You got ridge clips, there's different ones. These are kind of the biggest thing key with these ridge clips are, when you go to take these down, you cannot just yank these down. Because if you go yanking on this wire, you will pull this ridge clip, you will pull this ridge cap off. So to take these back down, you've got to undo every one of them for them to come undone. You cannot pull these down. The rest of the house, you can pull down, everything will pull down. These, you have to do them individually, otherwise they will not come down. So you have to undo each one of these as you do this.